Hi guys, my name is Tito. I make videos on personal finance, saving and investing every week. And in this video, I want to read some of the reactions of Nigerians on SEC's recent statement, SEC being the Securities and Exchange Commission. For those of you who don't know, they recently put out a statement just yesterday. There are some apps and platforms that allow people to buy stocks or shares in foreign markets from Nigeria. It appears SEC is trying to shut some of them down. It caused quite a stir amongst Nigerians and online, and I'm going to read some of your reactions on Twitter. Oh, and by the way, I have a video where I talked about it more in depth and what my thoughts are on it and where they may be going or have been going with that statement. If you want to watch that video, you can click the card in the corner of the screen to check it out. But for now, let's read some of your reactions. Dr. Wilson's Queen says the government tries to destroy what it doesn't understand. Bamboo, Bitcoin, Trove, etc. You don't want the youth to invest, but you steal the treasury to save abroad. The youths will destroy you at last. Wow, just a matter of time. Boyka says, just heard the Trove and Bamboo madness. I'm going to sleep. Perhaps I dream it wasn't true. I know I'd wake up to the madness already. Yeah, that was when I heard about it last night. I just went to bed. I was already in bed. I saw it and I was like, I can't deal with this right now. And I just slept. When I woke up this morning, I checked it out. It was true. And yeah, here we are today. Bisola says the Nigerian government is at war with people trying to insulate themselves against a currency. How can Bamboo, Trove, and Co be illegal? This must be challenged in court. I agree. If this whole thing is actually targeted at the likes of Bamboo and Trove, then they should have their day in court. And I think, the legal apparatus and structure behind these companies will actually come down heavy on SEC because this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And it doesn't feel like what SEC is trying to do is legal. So yes, if that's the case, then this thing should go to court, and I don't think that SEC should win, essentially. CH Lemchi says, I became genuinely worried for the fintech space in Nigeria after this day publication. The Nigerian government won't stop with Bamboo, RiseVest, and Trove. They are coming for others. What's interesting is that the APC rode on the support of Tech Nigeria to get to power. I see his point. This just feels like something that we've seen before. Like I said in the previous video where I expounded on this whole issue, we saw this back in February when the CBN came after cryptocurrency. So just 2 months down the road, we're here again. Eniola Goddess says, oh wow, exactly what I thought too. I feel like the banks are behind it. Conspiracy theory. Because the rate at which people are now emptying their bank accounts to fund their Bamboo and Trove wallets actually makes sense. This is a valid theory because lots of people now know that it doesn't really make sense to just leave your money in the bank. It's better to put it in stocks or to invest it. And, these platforms actually do offer some really good opportunities to invest and see really good returns compared to the returns that our commercial banks and other Nigerian institutions, especially in the financial sector, really offer. They don't really offer much. So her theory is that the banks are, trying to nudge SEC to try and harass these platforms, these investing platforms like Trove and Bamboo. Interesting theory. It's not baseless. It's not far-fetched. We've heard of weirder things happening in this country. Aproko Doctor says, just when you think you found a way to escape the poverty in Nigeria, a few people find a way to pull you back down. How can you say that platforms where Nigerians can buy foreign stocks legitimately are illegal? Just like that? How do these people think? Somebody replied to that tweet and says, I feel the Nigerian banks and financial institutions are the ones lobbying the government for these stringent laws because a lot of people have recently pulled out their funds from them for these types of investments. They better wake up and adapt because they can't stop what's coming. This is another, similar to the previous theory that I just talked about, where the banks and financial institutions are feeling like they're losing out. Like I said, not necessarily baseless. This person says that in 2014, when I entered Abuja, I tried buying shares and I visited a broker in the Central Business District. The stories the guy told me that day about the process made me abandon the dream. 4 years later, Bamboo and Trove launched the service in Nigeria. Their KYC process was seamless. Now this. Dolapo says Nigeria should be the hub of all crypto projects in Africa by now. We should be seeing our platforms expanding into other African countries. Regulations should be calling for meetings to see how they can structure regulation to support the likes of Trove and Bamboo, etc. And I agree, you should be supporting these platforms, helping them grow rather than trying to pull them back or try to clip their wings. Now, this person has an interesting angle which supports the angle of the Nigerian banks not liking the likes of Bamboo and Trove. They said beyond supporting these guys, they also explained the breakdown of how their products, services, and innovation work to these politicians or for these politicians and policymakers. First, it was Max NG, Gokada, and Opay. That's the motorcycle hailing companies which were banned, I think, effectively in 2020 or 2019? It was in February, I think, of 2020. First, it was them, and then it was Patricia, Luno, and the rest, i.e. the the cryptocurrency players. Now they've come for Bamboo and Trove, RiseVest, and Chaka, and the rest. So this is actually, it seems like something we've seen before. Like I said, it seems like the Nigerian government and the traditional and formal financial system and, some policymakers and people who just have a say in the way things go are trying to pull us back and trying to clip the wings of technology and advancement for their own selfish gain. So these statements really are not baseless. Like this person stated, we saw this with Gokada and Opay and whatnot and the motorcycle guys. And we also saw it a couple of months back with the cryptocurrency players. Now it seems we're seeing it with the likes of Trove and Rise and Bamboo. Eniola Goddess also says, I knew this day would come, but I didn't think it would be this soon and now. So they now want to kill Bamboo and Trove. I hate this country. Hate is putting it lightly. Dream killers. Nigeria really needs to work on a lot of things because lots of actions, lots of moves, lots of policies really seem like they're trying to work against the average Nigerian, the young Nigerian, the Nigerian who's just trying to make headway for himself, make a living. Lots of policies, lots of actions by the government seem to be killing dreams on a daily basis and at a grand scale. And we can't continue like this. We really can't. So that's it, guys. Those are a few reactions of Nigerians regarding this statement from SEC about unregistered platforms that allow people to invest in foreign stocks. Like I said in my previous video, please check it out. I hope that this is not directed at the likes of Chaka, Trove, and Bamboo and Rise. Those companies have sent emails saying that they're on top of this situation and that we can still invest. But I just hope that it's not a case of it's building and building and building, and then one day we wake up and we see that the Nigerian government has shut them down entirely and we now can't invest in with these companies in foreign stocks or foreign countries and whatnot. It's worrisome, and like lots of the people said, it seems to be a trend with the Nigerian government and with policymakers of just making life difficult for the average Nigerian who is just trying to make headway. And Nigeria and the Nigerian government always trying to be a roadblock in front of or against technology and where the world is going and where Nigeria could actually be. Seems as if Nigeria is getting in its own way of development because of fear or because of greed and serving their own selfish needs and desires. I'm getting passionate about this. I don't want to get angry. I've said a lot in the other video. Please check that out. I've linked it in the corner of the screen. Yeah, let's see how this thing unfolds. I hope things work out in the favor of the average Nigerian, of the Nigerian investor, and of the platforms, the registered legal platforms like Trove, Bamboo, Chaka, Rise, and all the good ones that we know who've been doing really good work. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it by clicking on the like button. Please subscribe to my channel as well. I make videos on personal finance, saving, and investing every week. So please subscribe and feel free to check out some of my other videos. Thanks once again, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Take care.